Hi there, bro. So disappointing result today, losing 1-0 to Southampton. What your thoughts on the match?
What a disappointment, man. Like we should have scored at least two or three, man. Like and I was as I was telling you right before this, man, and even like on the WhatsApp, like we had all the possession and we just didn't do anything, man. Like we need a proper striker moving forward because Eddie and Kedia came in and really didn't do much. I mean, he did a couple things like he was getting the ball off to people, but we got so many crosses off like into the box, and then we have like our center backs in there, Gabriel and Ben White. Like if those guys are going to be the ones knocking in the headers, like we might as well just not even do crosses, right? Like we got to. I don't know, man. It was a bad performance. Like especially the last like 30 minutes, it just looked like there was no urgency. We're just passing the ball around, not really looking to score. Like it's bad, dude. Like it was a very disappointing performance. I mean, you would think that like this team is 10th or 12th in the table, like just packing it in already. That's exactly what. And I gave him the benefit of the doubt the past couple games, but today was just like we've hit rock bottom, dude. It sucks. I'm sad.
Their goalkeeper was amazing. I've got to give him credit today, but we had all the ball, but just lacking cutting edge. What did you think of
Mhm.
his tactics today?
Well, I guess they went with what I kind of predicted, right? Like said, all right, we're just going to go with Tavares and go with what we know how to do. Put Xhaka alongside Lokonga, and had Nketiah. I mean, I was glad at least at the beginning of the match. I was like, all right, cool. Lacazette's sitting, and Nketiah is going. Like, let's give him a go, right? Let's see what we can produce. And it was just. I mean, I felt like we controlled. I mean, we controlled the ball obviously a lot better, right? We had 76% possession, so I guess in that respect, the tactics were fine. It's just as you said right now, like the cutting edge, like that killer instinct at the end. Nothing. I mean, Saka was really like his hands were tied. There wasn't really much he was doing. I'm trying to think of anything that Martinelli did that was special. Nothing that stood out, right? They didn't stand out. Saka didn't stand out. And Kedia, like I mean, I might have already said that, but I mean, he had a couple of nice little passes to set up. I think there was one early part where I thought we looked good, where Nketiah took the ball and just kind of broke away by himself and then passed it off to Martinelli. And then Martinelli made a beautiful pass to Saka, who was by himself. And Saka, man, like, I mean, it looks like he kicked it right at the goalie, right? Because all the goalie had to do was just like like jump a little bit. But like, I felt like, obviously, I'm not a professional soccer player and it wasn't his good foot, but he could have like hit it to the near post in the corner. And that would have been like an easy goal. But I guess, I don't know. I guess when you're in that position, you're thinking way too much. And that's looks like what's happened. I mean, we're just pressing too much, man, and it looks like the pressure is starting to get to these guys. It's very sad.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that now. Like, what do you put it down to? Do you think it's like tactics? Is it the injuries? Is it the pressure? What do you think? All of a sudden, 3 games now in a row we've lost. We were playing so well, we're on such a good run, and now all of a sudden it's just. I know we've had a couple of injuries, but a couple of injuries we've had shouldn't have caused this.
Yeah, I just think we don't have the quality there. Like, I mean, we have a great starting 11, right? And then our backups, our bench isn't as good as we maybe thought it would be. Like Lokonga's young. I mean, he played okay. And Martinelli, he's young. Saka's young. And Nketiah is out the door. Tavares did his best, but he's also really young too. So it's just, and Cedric Suarez, like he's not anything special, right? I mean, he did his job, but you know, as part of like a group, he was okay, right? When Tierney was in there, all Cedric had to do was just do what he does best. And with him out, like we're already seeing kind of Cedric being exposed as somebody who's not that great to begin with, like right? Just a good squad player, but nothing like not a Champions League quality defender, right? So Yeah, I don't know if it's tactics more so as I just don't think we have the squad depth, the quality in on the bench to keep us going when things don't go correct. We're one of those teams where if everything's perfect and everybody's, feeling good and the weather's great and all that, like we're unstoppable. But this wasn't the best. I mean, yeah, we're seeing what happens when shit gets real. Like Mike Tyson has that quote, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. And right now, like that's what's happened to us is we've gotten punched in the mouth with the injuries, and then teams have just started pouncing, and our boys just don't know how to respond to that. So yeah, I think to answer your question, I think it's just a combination of everything. I think the tactics were fine, and now they're not because we don't have the quality, and the injuries have hurt us. But every team has injuries at this point. I just don't think we have the quality that the other top four teams have, and that's hurting us right now. Like we our two strikers can't score goals to save our lives, to save their lives. So that's just like we can't score goals, man. Like, yeah,
It's hard to win games of football if you don't put the ball in the net. So
yeah,
it is a big problem. We talked about it on last week's show, this whole January situation, the situation with Aubameyang. What can we do? This is the position we're in now. We still, though, with Tottenham's result, have it in our hands. It's getting a
yeah,
little bit more difficult. We're running out of opportunities now. Next up, Chelsea away, Man United at home, West Ham away. Three of our direct rivals. Going to be hard matches, but if we can get back to winning ways, we saw Tottenham today. We said they're an inconsistent team. They've been looking good recently, but they looked quite poor today. So, we're still there, only 3 points behind them. Man United won today, so they closed the gap on us. West Ham have got Burnley tomorrow. They're likely to win that one. So, there's still 4 teams going for it. It's still 21 points to play for us.
yeah.
How confident are you now we can make top 4?
Well, before I say how confident I am or not, like Liverpool still has to play Man United and Tottenham. So hopefully they can come through for us a little bit. It sucks that we have to rely on that. Like you want as a team to be able to control your own destiny, and right now we lost our opportunity. So I think that's what's like scary for us as a fan base is just 2-3 weeks ago we were like staring at top 4 thinking all we have to do is handle our business, and we got it, and we have not handled our business. So now we're going to have to be scoreboard watching for the rest of the season. My confidence level is not high. Now I'm thinking we just need to steal points where we can and try and maintain top 6 at the very least. Try for 5th. Like we got to get some European football. I think that's crucial. So I've gone from thinking hopefully top 4, Europa League for sure, to now like please let's just like hopefully let's get some, like even Europa League seems to be a little like like skeptical, like yeah, suspect if you will. Like yeah, we're not. I don't know. I don't know how to rank it or rate it, but I'm probably like not like I'm so right. Like if it was a spectrum, I'm like right in the middle. I don't know. It could go either way, but yeah, we have to we have to do something. Like there has to be some kind of spark in the locker room. Somebody has to step up and turn this around because there's only so much. I don't think today was on the manager. Like, I mean, as I mentioned, in our show, like I saw the tactics I wanted to see. He put Tavares out there. Xhaka is in the middle, right, doing his thing. I think today was just all about performance on the field. And, I think I like the subs he made. I like how he took out Cedric and put Pepe, and I like Tavares out for Smith Rowe. I mean, he went all in for it, and even then, like our boys just weren't producing. Like so, I don't put this one on Arteta. I put this one on the players. This one at least. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say like, yeah, I'm not very confident at this moment. Maybe in a couple days things will shake out differently and I'll feel better. But in the moment, yeah, this sucks, man. I'm sad. I'm sad as a sports fan today.